And then all of a sudden, John Cena Sr. ran away, just like so many others over at Who's Slamming Who. Anytime it gets a little hot and a little controversial, sometimes the people can't take the heat and they leave over there. Jerry Jarrett was forced out due to some certain reasons. Cornette's apparently gone. Johnny Fairplay was over there for a while, and when he couldn't make a hit in the ratings, he was gone. And there's been some others. I don't have to drop all the names. But when it gets a little tough over there and you're not quite the big deal you thought you were, well, and when you got to look up in those ratings every week and you see a name called Kenny Bolin, and you're wondering, well, God, what worldwide television has Kenny Bolin ever done? Mm-hmm. What network television show has he ever been a part of? He wasn't on Survivor. He didn't write WWE. He wasn't on USA Network. He wasn't on Spike TV. How in the hell how's this guy getting all the ratings?
Yeah. Well, I got
news.
I have a big reveal for you. Are you sure you want me to mention this here on the show? Who you mentioned as the stooge?
It's your show, Callie. You got the freedom to mention what you want.
Well, I don't.
Just like last week,
I don't want my ass chewed again.
Consequences to pay.
Yeah,
you can mention anything you want.
I'll supposedly only have half my ass left, so Okay, I'll go ahead and play the stooge clip. This is where Kenny calls out.
Well, you willing to risk your other half of your ass? It's up to you. But go ahead.
I'm going ahead and risk it. This is where Kenny calls out who the stooge is over at whoslammingwho.podomatic.com. Here you go.
And now, do we really want to play that here? Didn't I tell you that we would like for people to go to that show?
Well, that's why I'm asking you. Do you really want to reveal it here, or do you want them to go there?
Let them go. Let them go find out who the stooge is.
Let them go over there? Okay.
Yeah, I'm executive director of my material on this show. You can call the big cheese up in Maine. He knows I call the shots on this end of the thing. I know you push that envelope a little bit, but he won't push it that far. You let them go to Who's Slamming Who, my other hit radio show.
Okay.
And you let them go over there and find out who the stooge is. Okay. We've laid out all the groundwork for them, Callie.
All right, well, let's do that. I'll go into my listener questions and reading comments because I really want to get to them anyway.
I told you can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, it is, Callie. If you just ask me and I give you permission, this show flows so much better.
Yeah, or you get bitch slapped, right? By the king.
It's happened before.
Yeah, well, I done proved I can handle that, so. I might have got a little watery in the eyes, but,
You got a little quivery. Your attitude sure adjusted the rest of that trip, I'll tell you that.
I was more in awe and stunned.
But you learned when the king is speaking, and then people, and I've got high-definition television in my Cadillac, and there's 3 television screens in there, and wrestlers are watching television or DVD or what have you.
Yeah, I don't think Idol knew what to think on that.
Yeah, you don't talk over that, Callie, and I'm sorry that what happened, but you don't talk over the media that's playing in the car, and it was just a reflex. I didn't hit you that hard.
I don't think it shut me up too fast.
And it was just a little backhand thing. It was just, and what did I say right after I hit you, just to make sure that we were clear? Shut up, bitch.
I don't know. I was too busy yelling.
Yeah, keep that yapper shut, bitch, or something similar to that.
Yeah, you wish you did.
It was just a polite little way to say, don't talk so much. I know you're a woman, but don't talk so much.
Let's go into the listener questions. I'm going to talk some more now.
After it.
I got the buttons, Kenny. I can keep talking on this show.
Y'all, you do. Here, well, let's hear those letters. I'm dying to hear them. I'm sure I got some good ones in there somewhere.
Okay. This one comes.
And I'll make a fool out of anybody that says anything bad about me, so you can bring them on too.
Oh, okay. This one comes.
Somebody say something bad about me. Ridiculous.
Oh, they're doing it.
Okay, go ahead and tip your hand.
Here comes Jeremy S. from Kansas. What does the WWE have to gain from having a spy within Who's Slamming Who? It's a nice little station and all, but Vince still kind of corners the market almost everything.
Well, he just answered his own question. What does Vince have to gain? And he's right, it's a nice little station. There's 30 of the top minds in wrestling that are on that show. Not to mention yours truly heading up the ratings there. But that is a way for Vince to be able to, number one, to have the proper spin put on the WWE. Because a guy like me is liable to get on there and not say such nice things about the WWE. May not say such things about their nice things about their developmental system down in Florida. I might badmouth some things that happened at OVW under their watch.
No.
I may say some things they don't particularly like, me and 29 others. Well, to make sure that that don't happen, Vince has a tremendous advantage out of having someone on the show, someone near the show, to be able to control and put the proper spin that they want on it.
Right.
And if you look and if you listen every week, you never hear a bad thing said about WWE. You never hear anything good really said about TNA. They got one of the top guys, or if you hear him tell it, Fournette, one of the top guys involved with TNA on the show, and you'll never hear Jimmy talk about TNA. Why? Well, you got to go to Who's Slamming Who, listen to my main show, listen to my show, but definitely listen to the main show.
Right. Well,
and everything's going to be answered for you as to who the stooge is and what there was to gain. So, Billy Thompson, whatever your name was in Kansas, I just answered your own. Did he have a name?
Jeremy S. from Kansas.
Yeah, Billy, Jeremy, whatever his name was.
Okay.
And I think he answered his own question. He didn't even know it. But people in Kansas think that's smart, and
oh no.
You know,
well,
just try to help the boy where I can. You got educated by the king today, free of charge, there, Jeremy.
Here, this next question here. I think a lot of people are wondering, Kenny. I myself am wondering when this is going to happen.
Who is this and where are they from?
This is Stevie from Omaha, Nebraska.
Oh, my God. Well, we're just really hitting the educational melting pot of America today, aren't we?
We're global,
Kansas
honey.
and now Nebraska. A corn shucker. I'm sure he's got a good question.
He says, whatever happened to the Ted Turner Jr. Jim Cornette thing? He wants
What about
to,
it? It's coming. It's good. Don't get so antsy. Like I said, I line these people up. And there's more than Ted Turner Jr. Don't think he's the last one I'm hanging on to bring forward. Ted Turner Jr. just has a story to tell, and he's asked me if he could use my forum to be able to tell it. It's not like Ted's going to let him go on WTVS television and tell his story there, or in the middle of a TNT basketball game with Charles Barkley. He needs to tell it on the proper forum, which I possess. And, who knows? Callie, you play your cards right. Old big shot Damien up there in Maine keeps the king happy, keeps those care packages coming. I might have Ted Turner right here on your show.
Well,
Wildlife Radio. I might bring him here.
We'll welcome him to the show.
Bring a little spark, little life to this show here. Have a testimonial told here as a scoop. And then for once, let Who's Slamming Who have to come to your show to find out what I'm up to.
There you go.
What would you think about that?
I think that would be awesome. I do.
That would be awesome. I agree with it. I just might do that. See, that's the great thing about being a big deal on two radio shows. I can play one against the other.
Yes, you
and
can.
And boost the ratings of either one.
Which, I think...
David in Nebraska, what was his name?
No, that was Stevie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Old corn shucker.
You got to get the names right, Kenny.
Ted Turner Jr.'s coming.
Okay.
And then go to school and get a job or something. Good Lord.
Well, maybe he shucks the corn, He might have a job shucking corn, but...
Yeah, well, that'd be the only job he'd have.
All right, this next one
around
comes...
asking stupid questions. Go ahead. What else we got? Where, who, and where?
Okay, it's Sal from New York City.
Sal from New York. What else would his name be in New York City? What's on Sal's mind?
It could have
today?
been Vinny or something, but... All right, he says, you seem to like good food. Kenny, what's your favorite Italian dish? I guess they want to know what you like.
My favorite Italian dish? Well, he's exactly right. I was guest of the Olive Garden just not long ago. They had me and my son and a couple of my wrestlers over there for a big birthday extravaganza. Olive Garden, everybody knows that's the best Italian food you can get in America.
Oh, come on, Kenny.
Let's see here. My favorite Italian dish.
Sicko might have to disagree.
Probably would be they had some type of pasta sausage and chicken thing there. I forget what it was called, but my God, it was awful good. Okay. And I don't remember the names of a lot of those meals that they had, but any great Italian restaurants that want to send a little food over to the King's house in Louisville, Kentucky, or send me a gift card or